I need a mouse pad.
Yes, I was looking for one. I gave one away the other day, and so now I don't have one. Hello, I'm talking to. It's probably filming already.
It is.
I am live here, and we are going to start Millennium Falcon bag number 7, which Drew was gracious enough to sort the pieces ahead of time a little bit, and I've been for the last hour or so organizing the studio, and it's not done, but it's getting there, and it's a disaster right now. So I'm working on the mess. So should I start this thing?
Indeed.
It is a mess, yes.
Start.
This is awkward though, because there's no place to put these while I want to find the pieces that I need.
We'll put them right over there on that side.
Where my Cheez-Its are? I might need some of those.
We'll see.
Oh, see that? He's taking the food and everything.
Hey, they're not stale.
And they're not stale?
After a week, you know.
What's that?
After a week in the basement. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just grabbing the pieces I need for the first part here. And it looks like this is going to be building this section here, the vent, the fan vents or whatever those are called underneath here. Is what I can see in the picture. It doesn't look like there's a ton of added in step 7. There's not a lot of bags. So
Valerie has come into the chat room. Did you add
I did.
the chat thing?
I did, Valerie. Hey Valerie. I can see it.
Oh, alright.
That's cool. It I gotta change the color of the name though, because it's really hard to see her name.
Yeah.
She just ordered because of me, because I like to do that to everybody, she ordered the Buckingham Palace architecture set.
Alright,
Drew is gonna try and close the doors a little bit to hide some of the noise from the people upstairs, because they're making a lot of noise. I like how the chat's in there now. It's making things easier.
cool.
You get that? And hopefully it's not too blurry. I was having some trouble with the camera blurriness. But it's coming, and we're on step 473 out of 1,000 something on page 226. So here we get this part. I'm flipping this over, and we're going to add some yellow and some white pieces. And these pieces so far, pretty easy to find everything I need. No, you can't.
I mean, I'm just grabbing stuff from your house. So.
Can you get me an iced tea while you're at it?
Sure.
Drew was asking if you can have a water. I said, sure. So over near the fridge, behind the thing that I just put over there, are cans of iced tea. It's behind the table. So we are going to be adding onto this and getting some more done to this Falcon, which I've been excited about doing, and waiting for Drew's going to do some of this today, and get this thing built.
This one?
No, they're cans. Sorry. See, I'm being picky. I'm being fussy now. I was like, this one? Nope, not that one. It's like a Steez can. They make some good iced tea. It's all organic too, which I don't know how that matters. But I think he found it. Maybe. Don't hurt yourself.
Is it iced tea or is it half and half?
Well, that'll work. Half and half one works. It's technically iced tea.
I didn't find iced tea. I found half and half.
Well, it is iced tea. Iced green tea.
And lemonade.
Whatever, it's tea. Still. Leave me alone. Everyone's a critic. Yeah, so Valerie's she's been chatting lately about the stuff she's building. She was building something, and it wasn't Lego, it was some other brand. She said she had to use tweezers to build it because the pieces were so small. Like, that's because it's not Lego. That's what happens when you get these other brands. So this is going to be some sort of portion underneath here. And I'm going to have to play with that camera next time again because it's driving me nuts. Where'd you put the L bracket pieces?
Everything that's in an L is in one container that's an L. Right in the front.
I got it.
There.
Thank you.
The smaller ones and the larger ones are there.
So he pre-sorted everything, and it's helpful, but he knows where he sorted them, so it's easier in some cases just to ask him where he put it. Doesn't look like there's anybody in the chat room right now.
Well, then Valerie, I find it fun to see you trying to find the way I set them up. It's logical to me.
That doesn't mean it's logical to anybody else.
Right.
I found some of it. It makes sense. Some of it does. Some of it doesn't. So the 1x1s. Oh, there they are. No, this is actually his sorting. We're gonna do a live stream. What did that say? Something just popped in the chat, but I didn't see it.
Little pre-sort is good.
So there might be some settings for how long that the text stays in there, because I saw something come up, but then it went away.
Oh, okay.
So it said something good. I didn't see the whole thing. Who was that?
Valerie.
Oh, okay.
It's the only one in the chat room right now.
Yeah, I didn't advertise this, but it's every Thursday, and people have been seeing it after the fact too, which is fine.
Yeah.
I would rather chat live, but it doesn't matter. You gotta go. You gotta go blast it. Be like, hey, we're live.
Send it right now. Go on.
No, he's already ahead of me.
Go on.
So they can't see the chat on the screen then, right? Or can you? Can you see the chat box?
Hold on. Ask me. Yeah. Well, your Twitter wasn't logged in.
Again?
Right.
Do you need me to log in to Twitter?
No, forget it. I'll just send it online.
I keep forgetting. You gotta remind me to do that. 'Cause every time you're like,
I wasn't set up, so.
what's not set up? Twitter's not.
I wasn't set up to do
Oh.
all this stuff because I was cleaning your house.
You hear that grief I'm getting? I said I was cleaning. He said I could help, and so he came over and helped, and now he's giving me grief. I get it.
That's what I do.
Like that. So here we go. That so far so good. This has been. It's gonna be easier to do a lot of this because it's a lot less at this point. A lot less Technic pieces. It's a lot like normal pieces. It's easier to find them. Imagine this part of the build will most likely go a little faster. I don't know why he has some square plates over here and some over here, but it's okay. I'm finding them. I got notice when you go live. Yeah, you can. I think you can stop those though if you don't want to see the subscription. If you don't want to see it go live.
Well, why would you want to stop it?
I don't know. I always wonder that. Just like they were in the Lego store buying this Falcon. She's like, well, there's the return policy is a open box. There's a fee, an $80 or a 10% fee for return. I'm like, who would want to return this? Like, why would you? So I open the box. I don't like it. I'm gonna return it. Actually, I don't think. I think it's even if you didn't open the box. To make you ask why. Oh boy, I don't want to hear myself.
I stopped it so I could send out tweets.
Yeah, so we'll do part of this, then Drew's gonna do some, and I was watching a few other guys build this. I saw the Timelapse guy did it in 34 hours by himself. Oh, it took him, it was over 8 days with 34 hours, which is insane. These wedges always throw me. One wedge there. One wedge where? Okay. How is that supposed to work? Wait a second. Confused. That's not hard. Oh, it goes like that. That's different. Confusing. It just sits there and then you put that one on. That was a little weird. Right there is focused. How does it look on the big screen? How does the... Is it blurry?
I don't have my big screen.
Or how does it... I don't mean the big screen, I mean how does it look over there?
It looks good. Well, That looks fairly clear to me. I mean, it's not. It looks fine.
Okay. You can see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So did the Buckingham Palace come in yet, Val? Because I know you said you ordered that. She got some other brand that was like Lols. I don't know. It looked like it said Lols when I first saw it. I'm like, what is that? And the Lego Purist, I guess. We're talking about Lepin stuff. Or I know a couple of people have been talking about Lepin. Don't stop talking about them. Get this part going. This part's a little dark. There's more light over here.
Do I need to turn that other light on? Because now it's much darker with this closed.
Yeah. You can't get over there right now.
No.
Can you turn that light on above? Push the button over there. This is the one that says light, not the door one. It helps a little bit actually. If it stays on, that's the question. Get that. Flipping this over.
That gives me some light.
I turned it on before. It must have shut off when you closed the door. I don't know. It was on.
It turns off all the time.
Does it?
Yes. All through. Yes. All the time.
Alright. All through the night.
All through the night, Game of Thrones.
No.
Does that sound like? Sound like Game of Thrones part of it, but I know it was.
It was like Bobby Gibson or somebody.
No, it's Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper, thank you. Couldn't think of who it was. You know what the hell it was. Oop, sorry for that. Said a bad word. Have to beat that. There's a sensor.
Oh well.
Huh?
We'll throw on that.
Yeah. Can't count on them for keeping me. Alright, this is actually fairly easy so far. Except I made a mistake, of course. And it goes like that. That was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just making sure I did it right. Yeah, so we're building the undercarriage right now for the tips of the...
Flash Pants is in the room.
Hello, Flash Pants. How's Flash Pants today? He always seems to find us. There was some other guy, someone was in last week and said, oh, you're going to finish this lot on live. And I said, yep, a little bit each week, or a couple, maybe like I did last week, maybe. How are they doing? Huh? I'm getting all confused. I'm all good, dude. Not long. Finished work. So this looks normal, and then what? Oh, there's two of those. No wonder why. I'm so. There we go. So now this is connecting to this, right? Like, just making sure I'm doing this right. Like that. So you can see this is going to go somehow under here, when I'm not yet, but it's going to go under there. And I'm curious how that's going to line up, because that's interesting, how they're going to make that connect.
Yeah. Unless it's going under the other one.
No, if it's lined up for this one. I'm just saying.
I'll just flip it over.
Oh yeah.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Nope. Yes, I am. I kept complaining last time that he wasn't here.
And hello, Adam.
Who?
Adam.
Sponge. Do I have to ask?
Spawn.
Adam.
Sponge?
I say sponge. Did you put all the tiles in the same one, or did you put 1 by 3 tiles in it? Oh, you put some 1 by 3 tiles in a different one. What the hell? He's funny. I never grabbed the right wedge piece. And so we're connecting this part.
Hello, Cade.
Oh, Cade. I haven't seen him in a while. Have you seen Cade in a while?
No.
So here we are. Happy New Year. So if I follow any of that stuff, I didn't even know it was a new year. So that shows how much I care about that. But thank you. I don't believe in any of that stuff. So. You know it's a new year.
Oh, you're down before?
No, it's not. Rosh Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah.
I didn't know until someone posted something the other day.
So no, I didn't know that.
Me either. My brother does that. He also teaches at temple and stuff like that. So that's his gig. He likes it. I forget what he does. He teaches something. I think he teaches Hebrew. Yes, Val, with no idea. Don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. The only thing I celebrate is Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas. But I don't celebrate Christmas because it's a religious holiday. I celebrate Christmas because it's fun, family. The calendar is based on the original idea of the 12 months before Julius Caesar changed the Western calendar. I know a friend of mine had written, "Oh, I gotta remember to write 5777 on my checks now." That's the year they're in.
Oh.
We're flipping over. Look at all those colors on there. And why did they color this? You think? Because you think it's color coded for?
I guess not. Well, I mean, BB-8 was color coded.
He was. That's different because they're all the same size. Except, I mean, this can't go on anything else but one side. So I don't know. Gotta find Drew's sorting method here. I almost got his sorting method down. The L-shaped ones he's got in there. And back over here. This one. To make U.S. why only the Chinese have 11 days. Huh? Losing me. I can't see what they're talking about.
I know what the problem is. Why it sort of looks weird.
Why what looks weird?
Well, when it sends out this, because we're always doing the same live stream.
Yeah. So now we're building a little round. This is going to be the circular vents that are going to go in here. Thought this was pretty cool. I'm curious how they did this, and so I guess we'll see it in a second. Well, in a few minutes. So we see it building the round part here, which is not the round part, but the opening for the round part.
Because we're using Streamlabs now.
Yeah.
Added in on a line that says support the stream, and then links to your Streamlabs.
Can we also put a? I know you can put a PayPal donation on there. We should do that.
I saw you did at one point.
I did. Well, I added it to the page. Hey, it helps support the channel. It's not like I'm. If I try and bring stuff and run out of money to do it, then people want to contribute something.
I'm gonna go on and talk about how you're quitting Lego because.
Oh, like those two people? Yeah. We're quitting Lego. They had 170,000 subscribers. Something like that. I don't know who they were. I never. But apparently they're pretty popular. And a lot of these people started well before me. I got my sushi shirt on here. It's the chopped up fish.
No, Valerie, the old one was mine. I'm waiting. I'm holding on to that for my kids.
He doesn't let me build anything.
No.
Just shows me this cool stuff, and yeah, that's about it. Where'd you put the arch? Oh, there we are. Here's where we're gonna do the curved part. There's gotta be some.
Because those are all in with weird pieces.
Yeah, and a tile, 1x2 tiles are in here. Where's a 1x1 tile? That's
So it's really in the 1x1 one.
Yeah. He's actually pretty organized. Impressive. And brick, the 1x1 bricks. I think that build, it was fun. Oh, she built the original one? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh.
She built the one from last year, I thought. She showed me a picture. She sent me a picture. It was the one from the Force Awakens, I thought, or the...
Oh. Yeah, Force Awakens. The other one that was down here was actually the old one.
I have the one that Val finished, too. Could build them all. Right? Build them all. Alright, so I was talking about how this is a vent that's curved. So, you couldn't see it before. I put these pieces on here. They're 1x1 side plates with studs on the side. So this is creating this curved vent by adding this in on this side. Somehow. Like that. And you're going to do something similar on the other side. See, that's a pretty cool... I don't know how to do on the other side yet. But that's how you do that. Because there's no studs on this side yet. But they could be coming. Oh, they're weird. They're wedging it in somehow or something. Similar.
I think your book's getting a little warped on the bottom there.
Yeah, I need to shake it out, kinda. One of these, there should be more, I thought, but I guess not. Some slope pieces. Did she say she got the other one in the mail yet, or no?
I believe no.
She was waiting on that and UPS didn't bring it or something. I don't know. Some more of these, the other side of this. Let's see, now watch this. So they did a weird technique here. Where's the 1x4? Oh, there's the, so that's what it is. Right, so they got the 1x4 with studs on the side here to connect this side in this little spot right here. You can see this, Drew? So right here they got, this is going to attach to put this side in. It's going to be a little tight because it's kind of wedged against the other one. So it goes in like that. Oh, look at that, it's cool. Good way to do, so I've been learning a lot of cool techniques by building this. So that's how they got that round.
I see how they did that.
But in the middle here, nothing, they're technically loose.
Oh.
So there's nothing like, it just plate against plate. But interesting technique. I don't know why you didn't do this on both sides. I guess it's probably stronger doing the side studs here attached to the frame where this one sits on top. I don't know. Because you could probably do something like this on this side too.
Right.
But I'm not questioning the designers. And we go back to this page. And we are starting another one of these in the front here. So right here we're going to be doing this, we're going to be working on this one now. So Drew can probably do the other one of these. So I'm doing one, this is obviously going to be the other side.
Okay.
So I'll do this one, Drew will do the other one. This one's a little different, using some different slopes. But all I do is say, be very careful because this it's so easy to make a mistake. And I've done, like I said, several. One of them was the thing that holds this landing gear up, the ramp up. You know this piece here that we didn't know what it was? So the other side of this, I had put this way up. But that's why this wouldn't attach. So this had to be flipped over upside down. And then this attaches to this to keep it in place. But I missed it, and then there was some other small stuff here and there that wasn't lined up right or was in the wrong, just a few stupid things. But it's a, they want a 1x6, not a 1x. That guy. So the studio's going to be a lot different. I'm going to be redesigning the city too, and I don't know if I'll mention that today in a separate update or not, but I'll mention it, maybe next week we'll mention it. You took a before shot of the studio, kind of.
I did.
It was he walked in and he said, "Oh boy." Well, I don't have help during the week to work on any of this, and so it's hard to get everything done and try and get the place cleaned up and everything else before the weekend, or before Thursday, I should say. This one's just popping in like that. Making sure I did that right. Looks like it's just sits in like. Just want to make sure that I do it like that, or if it goes like that. I think it goes up like this. Pretty sure it goes like that. We'll find out in a second, because the other side's coming. But it looks like that should fit. And here comes the other side for the other vent hole. These must be the thrusters, right? Drew's like, huh? What? I'm busy here surfing.
What I'm doing.
What's that?
That's what I'm doing.
He's surfing. So last week on Sunday, if you were here, it would have been. So Michelle had made dinner, and I was streaming, so they brought my food down, and I'm trying to eat the food. I'm like, well, don't mind me if I eat while I'm on the camera, because there's hot chicken sitting next to me. So
That must have been early on, because I
Yep.
did not watch that.
me chew. Oh, you wouldn't. Yeah, you would have jumped off. You'd be like, no, I'm out of here.
I'm out.
Yeah, something about people chewing while they're just in general,
I can't take it.
which is funny because it's every day that you have to
Doesn't matter. It can't take it.
eat. Big bean.
Some people are louder than others.
Yes, they are. Well, I leave in the lunch, like if somebody at work is doing that in the lunchroom or something, I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
But it's natural. But everybody
No, because some people don't close their
really?
mouth.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh.
different. If you don't close your mouth, so where'd you put these plates with? Never mind. 6 of these, I haven't used them yet. They're inverted plates with Technic pins on one side. They said they created a lot of new pieces for this too. I don't know if you've seen some of the comparisons between this and the new one, like the old one.
Yeah.
This looks so much more detailed than the old one.
So is that a new piece?
I don't know if this is a new piece. It's a weird. I don't know. I'm not up on every single Lego piece, but it's a strange piece. I've never used one before. It doesn't mean it's not. Doesn't mean it's new because I'd have to do some research on that. So these pins are going to allow it to attach from the underside, Drew. These plates here with the pins. This is how I was wondering how you'd attach this to here, because you get Technic pieces going this way down.
Right.
Nothing on here is going to connect up unless you have special pieces like this.
Special pieces.
But I didn't build the original Falcon, so I don't know if they were on that. But here we're adding more of them, and these are all getting ready to attach. This is telling me that okay, we're almost ready to attach because we're adding all these Technic connectors. And this one's locking these ones in place. Like that. Anytime now, it's coming though. This is attaching, and it looks like it's very soon. There's a few more pieces that are getting on, and then it's showing you how to put it on. That part's always fun. Flip this over. We got a couple small pieces to put on. One is this, and where did he put it? There we go. So this is going right over here. I'm just adding to this, because we just added those pieces upside down, and they were overhanging, so we have to hide that. Oops, that's not very strong. And some ledges, I know I saw them. 1x4 ledges. Well, that'll make it stronger. There we go. This will strengthen what I just said was not very strong. Nobody in the chat room? Nobody's talking in them. Is anybody watching?
Valerie.
Anybody watching?
She would like to know an update on the zoo. That has been put into it. And Valerie also asked if I sort each bag in its own tray. No, that was bags in 2 separate trays.
Alright, so now this is getting attached. Alright, hold on 1 second. I'm going to attach this to the bottom, and then Drew can build the second half of this.
Alright.
So let me bring this closer, and you can see how this works. Always slide in this. Keep the soda away from the computer. Not soda. So this is going in the pin right, like, not having pieces fall off would be good, would be awesome. Nothing to strengthen that. Somehow like this. We get a gap, and then it goes right here, and it's just very awkward. I always have trouble lining this up. That side's on, and that one's almost on. Get in there. This is the part that gets frustrating, trying to line up the technical pins, and you can't see what you're doing because you're upside down. Because it's upside down. I got one pin in, the other one falls out. Haha. Oy. There we go. Look. Did you see that? You missed all of that.
I did.
See? Playing this on again. Just attached all this. You had to make sure this lined up right, and now you have this whole section where the vents or the thruster part is ready. And I think, let me just move this out of the way. That was a disaster waiting to happen. And I believe that Drew's going to be building the same thing. He is. Just the reverse direction. So there's a few parts where you put these angle wedges on that get tricky. Just telling you, just pay attention because it's a little wacky. I'm like, how did that go on? Like, but he's better at this than me, I think. Behind us, these shelves, there'll be another section of shelves here because I'm moving stuff around. These shelves used to be behind the city, but I'm creating more space for myself and the city, and so I'm moving the city back, and it'll give us more room in the studio. The thing with a lot of people with their city, I'll get out of the way. He's just, I'm gonna play on my phone while you.
If you want, you can sit over, near here, so you can micromanage me and let me know which way to do it, and then you can talk to people.
I'm talking to people over here.
Oh, okay. All right, just checking. I mean, I'm giving you that option. I know you like to do what you like to do. Hi, everybody.
Drew is in the hot seat.
I am in the hot. It is a hot seat.
So I had the door open before, but
yeah.
And eventually, what I'm thinking is putting a light right up directly above this. That light, like even that light, putting it directly above the table.
Okay.
So we're still. It's always a work in progress here because everything's being rearranged again, and I'm always trying to think of the best way to do everything.
Yep.
Drew's on for a ride. I like this setup so much better. There's so much more room without that zoo table here. So update on the zoo is that the zoo is in a cabinet right now in 3 sections because I have no room for it at the moment. So until I'm not building anything else and I have time to just focus on the zoo, it's going to be on the side for now. I was going to bring it to Philly with me, but I'm not going to be ready, even though it's 6 months away. Because I just need too many parts. It's very expensive to build it too.
And you did suggest that we should have one of these live streams where it's just us organizing
Okay, the poor zoo. Yes, I want to have a live stream where we're chatting about Lego and sorting Legos. Drew's actually really good at it, so at least we could sort it onto the table, and then I can show, and then I can label the bins what bins are going in. I'll have to order a bunch more label tape because I'll definitely run out. "35 minutes." A few people asked about the table. Asked about the coffee table I'm putting it in. So I showed it to them, and they said, "Well, but the sides are open, so I don't like that one." But if you ever want to actually access it, oh, Jared, you made a mistake already? See? I see him taking it apart. I need a room just for Lego.
You can't just leave me alone. Let me build it for a minute.
So, Val, should I be a stickler and corrector?
Did she say Legos?
She did.
Yeah, you can't go saying Legos around Brian.
The plural of Lego is Lego, or Lego bricks, if you want.
I have to catch myself all the time. But then I also spent a whole summer with a guy who was adamant about how hot dogs are to be eaten without any ketchup unless you were a child. So I always end up hanging out with those who are sticklers for their own little thing.
Sorry for the S. It's okay, I'll forgive you. Just don't do it again. He was like that. Oh, she said I was like that in school too. I probably was.
Oh, she knows you from school?
High school. High school. Not many. I don't talk to very many people from high school. So, actually, who do I talk to? Her. I can't think of anybody else right now.
Let's say I find that hard to believe that Brian was like that in high school.
I was a dork. I was a dork in high school. Don't elementary school and on. That's when she knew me.
Oh. I don't do a lot of talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I blab, because he just gets all in this like.
I do. I get in the Lego zone and I start building and building, and I don't talk. It's probably.
You should probably move that water bottle in case it
way
doesn't.
over here.
Well, it could tip over on the laptop. We're gonna put a little table over here for our drinks or something.
Is it secure enough over there?
It is.
Sir?
It's between the Falcon and the
Okay.
pieces. Yeah. Did you see that I put Chewie in there?
I did.
I might put Deadpool in there.
Should have put that door now already.
I
I'm
haven't.
surprised you haven't.
Oh my goodness. You just bent the page.
Well,
Looks heavy.
yep.
No one here talks to me when I build. No. I actually like chatting with people while I'm building.
Found a little bit of tea over here. But I don't need my water.
It needs a Deadpool. Hold on. Let me go look for the Deadpool. I'll keep.
Oh yeah, try to find the Deadpool over there now.
I see him. I think I see him.
You should see it in here. What you don't see, what you see is what he did before we got going here. And what you don't see is what I saw prior to going on.
Deadpool's going in here somewhere. He's gonna go sit on the couch with Chewie.
You better not cheat at that game. He knows what's good for him.
Do you know what you do? I'm not even gonna ask you where Chewie's from. There, Deadpool's sitting playing Star Wars chess, whatever it's called. Yeah, it needs a Deadpool's now playing Star Wars chess with Chewie. You're the only one that builds Lego. Kind of like that in my house too. Wife likes building some of the. Occasionally she'll build the elves type stuff or Disney stuff. She built the Disney castle, the giant castle. Brendan occasionally builds Minecraft stuff, but he gets a lot of Lego from Christmas, and I end up building it. Or if he doesn't build it, I end up scavenging it for pieces instead. Well, can always be used for pieces. Drew looks confused.
I'm not Give me a second. I'm not confused.
Yay
I
for
want to
Deadpool.
make sure I do it right.
Yay for Deadpool.
It's like if I stop to make sure that I'm doing it correctly for this to work, I'm confused. I'm not confused.
I feel like Drew's my long lost brother. We pick on each other, and
Oh, okay. So
my brother buys them all and brings them to me to build. Well, that's pretty cool. Does he then take them back though, right? I want someone to buy me Lego and let me build it and keep it.
I won't know until I get back there.
Or someone to donate, so then I can buy more stuff for the show.
I had a friend that I saw. They got one of the Ninjago boxes, and I saw his kids opening up the Ninjago boxes, and I asked him about it. So possibly we're looking at maybe getting a connection, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see if they can help us out, because we are seeing all these people who get these really cool boxes of Lego stuff. These just
I did
special ones.
I did apply for another thing. It's called the Recognize Lego Fan Media. I sent that into Lego today. I don't know if they'll take it. It's probably not going to work, but we'll see.
Did you send them our trip
It's
to
an
Lego?
application, huh?
Did you send them our trip to Lego as the application?
No, it asks you your channel, your website. It asks some stuff. I tell them what I do,
Yeah.
and that I want to get the show out to more people. And by being an ambassador, a Lego ambassador, I think that would help. Give more what's the word I'm looking for? Credence. Is that the word?
Authority.
Yeah, something like that. Most of them he takes back, but then he pays me in Lego for building his. Well, that's pretty cool. My address is. I'm not gonna say it on the show. That'd be right. You get 1,000. If I ever, you get 1,000 people watching. My address is blah 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 blah. Yeah. So what time is it? We started around 6. Oh, it's probably 6:45 or so. I'll look on my phone. See, that's pretty easy to build that part, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep, it is.
It's 6:46. Dinner at 7:30. Ooh, dinner at 7. So she's waiting. Yeah.
You tell her I'm not going to stay?
No, I didn't tell her, but it's fine.
Alright, well, just in case she makes extra,
There's no problem with
I feel
extra
bad.
food, because extra food will just go to me for tomorrow for lunch. So.
Just don't want
Drew doesn't want.
to. I don't want
We
to put
offer.
anybody out.
Look at that. We get free food, and he doesn't want it. He's got to go home to the family though, so I understand.
Yep.
Because he works crazy hours and gotta spend time with the family, so I get it. It's weird, isn't it?
It is weird.
Yeah, he's
That
looking at
one
the
spot.
Yeah, you'll see why. And the piece that you built for it fits. It drops right in there perfectly.
Oh, okay.
He's looking at the thing like, looks fine. I did the same thing when he's gotten to this part here. Let me see if you can see that on how that looks on with the book and your thing on the book. You can't tell what you're building.
No. Alright, well, I'll move it in a second.
Just telling you. You'll see what's going on. Most of them. So there's 3 people watching surreptitiously. And I'm gonna chat. I'm gonna post some stuff. Did you post anything on my Facebook or?
Check, because I posted an Instagram picture with the link, and that should have gone to the Facebook page.
I Instagrammed the guy that's called built_from_bricks. I sent him a message.
And you said,
I said, oh, I noticed that you got a really similar show to mine. I'm just curious about that because I've been doing this for about 2 years and.
he has a show?
No, he doesn't have a show. He just has the Instagram, but.
Instagram.
I said
okay.
I said it's a little confusing since you're really close. Adam Sponge is writing New Year messages. Oh, that's why he's quiet.
Okay.
So what does it say on Built from Bricks? It says that I don't see anything. Write something. We are there. We go live. No, that's the older one. Working on bag 7 on the live stream. Oh yeah, you got me good. My hair looks funny because it's so short. It looks like a military cut.
It does look like a military cut.
But he said it would be higher if I wanted a military cut.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, make sure you tell all of Australia that we're live and they should all watch. The entire country should all be watching me. Oh, and then it IFTT'd it to tweet. It tweeted it.
Yep.
So no, it did.
That's why I did that.
Building the Falcon, built from bricks, is building the Falcon.
You know, there's all these little pieces that I start looking one way and miss it, and then go back to it.
I found out your. Oh, you mean in the instructions?
You found all my mistakes.
I'm not talking your mistakes. I found out where you put the pieces in the bin.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about my mistakes.
No, I'm trying to be nice.
Oh.
The New Year's messages on my 26. You have 26 Adam Sponge websites. I can't keep up with one or two. Never mind 26 of them. Jeez.
Mm. It's tricky when they add like off to one side. I can't believe this whole thing is this one giant book.
I know.
It's like
instead of
this is where all the weight came from.
Well, that's a good chunk of weight, yeah.
It's not. It's it's not all from the pieces. It's from this.
The book probably weighs 8 pounds or something.
This book is huge.
It's a good coffee table, Pete. Not really. You're gonna read through that. Oh, let me look at step 722. What page are we on now, by the way?
We are on page 246.
And step 521.
Yeah.
Or so.
Yeah. Once you're done with this, you can use this for your coffee table to prop it up.
Or if you're stuck in the day after tomorrow and you gotta burn something. No, I wouldn't burn it. A coffee table book. But it's not really. I have some good Lego coffee table books actually. I have a ton of Lego books. Drew should know. He helped me move them today.
I just moved them all. I got a bunch of them too.
Adam rereads instruction manuals, so that could be part of your the way you are. So little OCD. I do like building this because there's a lot of cool techniques. So I've been learning a lot of new things, a lot of techniques, and it gives me a lot of ideas. One thing is you can't mount this to hang on a wall unless you do some serious, mods to it to hang it sideways, because a lot of the plates that sit on top literally sit on top.
Just double check this. That's all.
Drew went back a page. I thought he was.
No, it's just this one spot right here that never had a little piece to put in, and then when you put this on top of it, there's a hole.
Yeah, no, it's how it goes.
Is that how it goes?
Pretty sure.
All right. Because they usually tighten up everything, and having a hole there.
Pretty sure there was a hole there.
All right. Unless we both made the same mistake.
I didn't make a mistake this time. This part was easy. This was actually much easier. When you put on those Technic plate pin things, those you gotta make sure you line them up right.
Okay.
Otherwise it won't work anyway.
Well, yeah,
Display the book in the table.
Mm-hmm. Did you notice my shirt today?
I didn't. What is your shirt today? I saw her.
It's a yearbook from Star Wars.
Galactic High Senior Class. Clap Nerf Herder. Best teacher. Most changed.
Yeah.
Worst aim is the Stormtrooper. What does Princess Leia say?
I think it's like
Homecoming Queen. And what is
and
that?
then best disintegration. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
So.
Oh, I didn't see what C-3POs are. Luke's. I missed the whole middle part. Your arms were in the way. In the table is going the Falcon and some figures by it. I'm not sure what else. I might see if I light it up or not. But if I light up the table, then I gotta plug it in, and that's tricky. Kind of weird having a cord running across the thing. So.
Alright. There's that.
That piece is one I don't remember doing on mine, but maybe it's different on the other side. Could be.
Alright, so now we're starting with some of these.
Starting with the thruster vents right now. So we'll definitely get through bag 7 and maybe open bag 8 and at least sort it.
Yeah, we'll see where we get with it.
I'll definitely want it sorted because it definitely helps so much more to find these pieces. So while if you want to sort it, I can chat with the people and talk about what's going on in the build so far and take a closer look at the Falcon.
Oh, that sounds good. Maybe you can disconnect that for a moment and bring it down closer.
Well, I was going to lift the Falcon up. Asked Valerie,
Yes.
did you watch the other stream?
Yeah.
So I forgot something and I had it lifted up, and he only sorted one bag. Well, he sorted one bag 7, which is 3 bags of bag 7, or 3 or 3. So technically he sorted 3 bags. And I read from some guy's thing that there's 66 bags in this set.
Oh, 66. Okay.
I know you said 50, but
Yeah.
someone had posted that there was 66, and that's probably including every little individual small bag, but there's 66 bags.
Probably.
Because even, bag 1 had like 4 bags, and the inside of... Careful, you're bending the page.
I felt
Okay.
it. I felt it. I'm trying to be as if it was my own.
Oh, there we go.
If it was my very own, to make sure that everything is okay with it, I am trying my hardest to do
Awesome. And hopefully by the time Drew comes next week, it'll be cleaner in here.
that. You say that every week.
It's gotten better,
Yes, it has gotten better.
and it's going to be even better once this is all finished.
And then
And then what? He wants to say something. And the thing is, about building this is the largest, size-wise, of something I'm going to be building. You know what I thought about getting, but I can't find it cheap, was the Imperial Star Destroyer.
oh, okay.
CJ had one of them. I think he had the Super Star. Is there a Super Star Destroyer?
I don't know.
Well, he might have had the Imperial Star Destroyer, but then that ended up in the bin of doom, and then now most of those pieces aren't even here anymore, so I can't rebuild it.
Oh.
Because I gave away a bunch of pieces. So. But I do have one built by CJ, which is that one that the Stormtrooper's riding. I don't know what you call that. You're Mr. Star Wars, so what do you call that?
You know what? I don't know that. If we showed it on the screen, I bet you I know who would tell us.
Adam?
Yes.
No superstar. You're not a superstar.
Hey now.
You're a rock star. That's a rock
All-star.
star. All-star.
Yeah. Get your game on.
Go play.
Hey now. Somehow I did something incorrecto.
Oh, see? He made a mistake.
I found my mistake and I am fixing my mistake. You can make mistakes and you can correct your mistakes. It's okay.
Not okay.
So, what I did was I put the light side on one side instead of the dark side.
The dark side, huh?
Mm-hmm. The dark gray side or the light gray side.
Let me see the other side of that, what that looks like. No, the other side. I didn't even pay attention to
Yeah.
it. Because you don't see it, it's underneath.
Oh, wow. The sky looks awesome out there right now.
Oh, look at that.
We have one window
Oh, damn.
in the garage door that you can see out of.
Should we open the door for a second and take a picture?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's open the garage door right now.
Can I?
Go ahead. Your house.
I know, but it's gonna make a lot of
It
noise.
will make noise. Guys, we're going to have some noise happening right now. Which is the exact time when I'm actually going to talk. Wow. Look at that.
That's pretty.
That's awesome. So you guys see what we're talking about. Look at the sky out there.
You can't see it.
Yes, I can. Because I just moved them.
Oh.
Whatever. What am I going to do? I'm going to move that. There we go. Alrighty, ready. There's
Alright,
lots
maybe
of
I'll come
pieces
back
to
inside
the
now and
pieces.
stop fooling around taking pictures.
I know, come on. This is a serious thing here, doing this live stream. Honestly. Working with amateurs.
Alright, that piece goes there, and that piece goes over there, and that piece goes over
What are you
there.
talking about? Get out of here! Oh, boy. This is what the people want, is you directing me and me getting frustrated.
Oh, that's easy to make you frustrated.
I do get frustrated easily.
You do. I get frustrated about other things.
Okay.
Not,
I get frustrated by a lot of stuff.
you do.
Is this right? The little holes here? That doesn't seem right.
Let me see. Because I did this part and I know how it's supposed to go on, because you might have done what I thought.
Am I missing something? Doesn't look like I'm missing anything, but...
Well, this hole there, too.
Oh, alright.
It must be correct. I don't know.
I
There could be
why
other
they
stuff.
would've done it.
So you see how this is here?
Yeah.
I'll show them. There's probably some other stuff that goes over. I bet you there. Well, I don't know.
Something
This is
goes over.
underneath.
Well, they probably still put something over it. I
Could
don't know.
be. No, because now that it's under here, we're not adding any more to this because it's going to be impossible to do it. You can't flip this upside down anymore.
No.
So we're done. Anything that we're putting on the bottom is being done by this, by lifting it up into place, basically.
I don't know.
A baby blue and baby pink sky.
That was a nice guy.
Under a blue sky.
Here's the picture.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah, it came out pretty good. Oh, there's the light that just went off.
Yep. Yeah, we got all sorts of crazy stuff that happens with the lighting in here. It's set, it's not set, now it's changed, there it's different. But eventually we're going to have some things in here that are going to be permanently in place until the next move. And then,
I'm not moving it anytime soon because I can't afford to.
yeah, there's been talk about moving, but then not moving, and then moving, and then not moving.
Unless we start making some serious cash on the show, it's probably not going to move anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if I get 250,000 subscribers,
we
then-
doubled that $100.
Oh, we made another 20-something.
We did?
Yeah, we moved
Wow.
quicker than I made the first 20-something.
The needle.
You
Well-
can't flip it at this point. The old one's the same way.
The
I
old
figured that.
Oh. Alright, so now we gotta put these funky ones on.
Yeah, these. Be careful you line them up right.
I will.
Yeah, so this one is apparently the same size as the 10179. Drew,
Yep, 10179.
this is the same size as that,
Okay.
but it's obviously a lot more detailed on the outside, and there's an interior. Right, that's funny though, on the old one, if you think about it, you built this entire thing and there's no interior at all.
Huh.
It's not like this is playable, but at
Right.
least you can open it up and show people, look at this, or look at this. You can do some stuff with, showing people the inside.
Right.
Some of it, you're not going to open the front of these wingtips anymore again, because there's nothing in there. There's some green and blue pieces that you're not going to see, you're not going to see that stuff. Maybe
Right.
that's where I should hide the fish. The fish is hidden in here somewhere. I forget where he is again.
Is the fish in there?
He's in there somewhere.
Alright.
We hid a fish inside the Falcon, so if Chewie and Han are wondering why it stinks, it's because there's a fish in there. It's Han's ship, but Chewie's his sidekick, so. And 5 points to the person that knows Chewie's homeland. Not Drew. Drew not included. No one's answering, so. You can answer in 10 seconds.
I can't pronounce it.
I'll say how I pronounce it. One more little piece that goes over there.
Yeah.
All right.
He like remembers it. He's like, yep.
The one I built the top yeah, the one you have, it opens kind of like a pie almost. You put that 1x2 in at that end. Yeah.
After you told me already. Yes, I did. I did it.
The one I built, yeah. So I've seen that one. This one, the top plates I'll remove in sections, but a lot of them are just on by gravity. And the name of the planet that Chewie lives on is Kashyyyk. Kashyyyyk. Kashyyyk. Drew's looking to make sure he did something right.
No, I'm looking to make sure where I can find these pieces that need to go on.
Oh, that part wasn't bad.
2 pieces that are going on, but where are they going on? Over there. It just takes me a second sometimes.
Do you speak Wookiee?
No,
No. How about Klingon?
no,
That's Star Trek, but
I do not. I don't speak Wookiee, I don't speak Klingon, I don't even try. Because it just doesn't sound right when I do it.
you don't speak any other languages, do you?
I learned Spanish in high school.
You learned Spanish?
Mm-hmm. Tengo un gato en mis pantalones. I have a cat.
You have a cat in your pants. That's important to say.
You should see. I'll actually have to show you the video that we made when I was in high school of
I'm wondering where this piece
for
goes.
Spanish. Did I miss something?
I'm just saying, where the heck does that piece go?
I can't. I don't believe I missed anything.
No, you would have. You
That's
couldn't
an
have missed
extra. That's an extra large piece. Why would I not have that? There's no way I missed. Oh, do you have one too?
I had one.
And I had another. Okay.
You put one on here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
So that's an extra?
I don't know. There was a bag. Was there one in the bag you sorted?
Yeah.
Okay, so I took the ones out of the loose bag. There was a loose bag of extra stuff,
And you must have took it from
and I took it from there instead of from you. So that's why there's an extra one.
And this is why I go crazy. That's why I go crazy. It's like I took this and I moved it.
So
Why
you
did you
see,
do it wrong, Drew? You did it wrong, Drew.
look at where it lines up on the back first. Is easier.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just gonna pick it up here.
One space over from that white pin.
Yep.
I just have trouble getting those in. And don't grab the side. If you grab the side, you'll knock pieces off. So I tried not to grab that side because all the detail stuff falls off really easily.
You want to put it on?
I'm just telling you. You can
Okay.
try it. I'm just saying. I was keeping my hand off the side because those little faucets and everything else fall off. I'll never know where they went. It's tricky. I hate putting that on. It's so hard. See?
Yeah, I see.
He's trying. This is the last step from bag 7, it looks like. And then we'll probably just sort bag 8 while I go over the ship details right now. So I'm not going to start bag 8. I'm definitely not going to finish bag 8 in a half an hour. Probably stay on to 7:30.
All right, I'm not breaking your toy.
I'll put it on.
I'm gonna sort.
He's going to
I'm
sort.
gonna do what I do.
He's going to sort pieces. So let me hand you this. This is that. Bag 8 is on here. I don't know how many bag 8s are in there, but let's put this piece on. Oh, Drew's putting it in the wrong spot. No, he's not. It's the opposite direction, so he's got to look at how this goes on. Alright, so he's got it in the right spot. Oops. The pin didn't stay on.
Oh, so 8's in here somewhere.
Yep.
I will try not to be super loud.
He's going to try not to be super loud, and he's going to measure. I'm going to kill him.
So quiet, you can't hear me. Can we open and close the door of the garage?
That'd be just as bad.
Actually, you know what? I don't think it'll matter if the door's open or closed at this point if I'm sorting pieces.
Alright, there goes the door.
We run a professional ship here. Professional show. You're going to get things in this show that you aren't going to get anywhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
The two of us bickering.
We never do that.
Always in agreement.
Exactly.
Alright.
I'm trying to fix this part. Sorry, I'm not talking because I'm focused on this. Drew needs to talk.
Oh, I'm alright, well. Yep.
What?
Nothing, I'm doing my sorting thing.
Something's not right here.
Figuring out, oh, but I bet I have something in the wrong spot.
Hmm?
I probably have something in the wrong spot.
Let me see, because this is...
Let me clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
That was you clearing your throat? Oh boy. Folks, it's been a long day. I was woken up this morning by a tree branch falling across the street on something that was glass and breakable, because I heard quite a loud smash.
It's that loud.
It woke me up, bolt up out of bed, because we have this giant tree next to our house, and I keep, fearing that something's going to fall off of that. So, well, this one's got a lot more Technic parts. You're going to love it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Am I going to love it?
You love Technic parts.
Oh, I
You
do.
say you don't, but you do.
I do.
Love them, love them, love them.
Alright, something's wrong here. This piece on the front of the thing fell off. I am like... Huh?
It fell off. It wasn't put on wrong?
No, because this other piece I'm trying to put on, and now I can't see how this goes back on.
Uh-oh.
This had to be in the middle. Something was built wrong.
Oh, well that sounds
Oh, that's back. Alright, so that's back on right. It was built wrong in the first place somehow.
I built it wrong?
I don't know who built it.
What?
Huh?
Is it the piece that you're holding?
No.
Oh.
Now it lines up. No, this piece in the front
Oh.
was not on right.
Oh, okay.
So it fell off when
I wasn't here for that.
Yes, you were. No, you weren't.
I wasn't.
Yeah, it was you.
No, I wasn't here for the beginnings of those.
Yeah, you were.
No, it wasn't. I was on the live stream watching you make mistakes. But
Still something wrong. Arrgh. Is anybody watching me struggle with this?
Nah, there's 5 people watching.
There's 5 people watching. So I'm trying to add this last piece on here, and something is messed up somewhere. It almost looks like something in this is messed up, which I certainly hope not. But I can always fix this section if that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm just checking everything now because
Valerie agrees with me. Says it was all you.
it's all me.
Yeah.
She would agree.
Oh,
Oh look, come here, look. For a second.
Okay. I'm kind of stuck.
You're stuck?
I'm stuck.
I can tell something's wrong. And I think I just found no. See, if you look at this,
Mm-hmm.
then this one's wrong.
Oh.
Drew did it.
Yep. There's that build power.
I don't want to take that apart and go back. I'll do that off screen if that's the case. I'll have to do it when nobody's here. Trying to see where it's messed up, and I can't figure it out yet. It's got to be this little last section here, because this is down one from the other one. So I take this off. You know what I'll do is I'll take this off to look at this, and I'll compare it to the other side. Take this one off too, if I can. I don't know if I can take this one off though. Not very easily now. So the pins are in the last 2 holes. I can see that. Not in the first. Not in these 2 holes. So that could be the problem right there. If these pins are in this hole, I can see on the other side that the pins are in these 2 holes. So it might just be that easy of a fix. We'll see. 1 second. And I believe I just fixed it.
There you go.
See, I make mistakes, but I can fix them. Yeah, thanks, Val. Sorry, we're like the last bits of this, and like I said, I'm going to finish this and be done for building. He's sorting. But thanks for watching. I like when you tune in and chat. It's fun. You can see us mess up, or me mess up. More like it. But there we go. I fixed the mistake. It's good that I found it now, and it frustrates me that I'm making these mistakes and have to fix them. But
It happens.
Drew's in his mind right now. He's like under his breath. He's probably like, this frickin' guy. He makes fun of me, micromanages me, and he's the one with all the mistakes. No, Drew had a couple, but I had to fix one small thing.
I didn't even have a chance to make the mistake.
This is the current state of the Falcon through bag 7 is done. Drew is sorting bag 8 right now. We have a little bit longer. I'll stay on and see if anybody comes in the chat and can ask questions about it. What we got so far. The build is fun. It is easy to make mistakes. I'm always wondering why there's a pin over here but not on the other side. But I'm looking on the picture and it looks like it's right. What is that kind of bug? It's like blue with wings, and it just smushed blue blood.
Wow.
It must be Vulcan. So here we go. Let's bring this up. Which way? This way? There we go. Now look at that. Cool shot. I can't put this, I'm not going to attempt to put this any other way but this way. But there we go with bag 7, through bag 7, which means only 10 bags left. 10, I should say 10 steps left, because there's multiple bags in each step. So we're through bag 7, step 7, and Drew said that in bag 8, we're going to see right here in the book, that bag 8 has more technical. Bag 7 was easy. Bag 8, on the other hand, looks like we're going to be adding some detail into here above the thrusters.
Oh, it's another drawback for having the wind.
Yeah, so there's some stuff going in here into the thruster area in bag 8. And a little bit of, it looks like that's about it for bag 8. Some more interior work, not a ton of stuff, but building it up, building more to get this thing built and finally displayed. And we'll do a live on stream with the, what do you call it? Once it's in the table, we'll take a little tour there. An installation, yeah. Assuming Drew doesn't stick a foot out while I'm on my way there and trips me or something.
We'll see.
I'm about 1 foot from putting it in the thing, and he trips me. That's what'll happen. It'll just go shattered into 1,000 pieces. Well, 7,541 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But they wouldn't all come apart.
No. Some will stay together.
Most would stay together. Well, it'd be a sad day.
Mm.
Well, the sad part is that you could rebuild it. The sad part is you'd have to find all the pieces first to make sure you don't miss one. So, Drew thought he dropped one.
Mm-hmm.
That would be bad.
I don't like dropping pieces.
I don't like when Drew drops pieces either. Is there anybody in the chat?
Other pieces that
I haven't seen any chat stuff come by, but is anybody in the chat?
No. Valerie said good night.
Good night, Val. She's probably gone by now.
Yep.
Yeah, so these pieces were there was the bag of these, the 2 in the bag.
Yeah.
I saw the first step and I'm like, oh, so we're probably using these ones. I didn't realize that they were in the actual bag 7, so.
Gotcha.
So that's why I took one out of there and you ended up. It's good it was the right same size actually. But I knew it was because I could tell.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, I have nothing else to say about this. It's been fun so far. I can't wait till it's finished. And then moving on to something else, like back to Ninjago City. The Ninjago movie comes out tomorrow. And I've heard, so far I've seen some pretty bad reviews on it. I don't know if you've seen the reviews.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
Hmm.
It's kind of 50-50. Rotten Tomatoes has it as 50.
Okay.
But it's saying that it's nothing fresh compared to we gotta close this door because now we're attracting this nasty thing just came in. I don't know what kind of bug that is, but let me get it out first. There's a bug on the set, and it's a big ugly.
That's a big one.
What is that?
Okay. Ultra mosquito? I don't know. It's big.
Ultra mosquito. Where'd you go? Come back here.
So,
I might have got him.
maybe we should close out the live stream now.
We should, because we're kind of quiet in here and
Rambling.
we're done building. What's that?
And rambling.
And rambling.
Good night, all. Thank you all for watching.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more of this, and hopefully we'll get some more people watching and everything else. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Built From Bricks, and stay tuned for more fun episodes each and every week. What have you built today?